Welcome to the Tempest Universe podcast. I haven't been on here in a while, actually. I've been sitting back watching the madness unfold. And I'm looking at the wrong place, of course, because camera's over there, screen over there, screen over there, screen over there, screen back there. It's just, I don't know where to look anymore. I was going to brush this up, but couldn't get a chance to. Anyway, on YouTube, the podcast is moving to a new channel. It's called the Tempest Universe 2. That's where we're going to be at. So you're going to see this one in the old channel called the Tempest Universe Archive. So it'll be on there just to remind folks to look in the description to get the link to the new Tempest Universe channel on YouTube. And they're both together, in the same umbrella of nonsense that they called YouTube. But there's just too many videos on there. I've been doing this, turns out, for about 10 years already or more, honestly, but I don't even know anymore. I don't. I've gotten fancier. Look at those lights. I'm a bit disappointed with the topic of ufology and the people in it, to be honest, and that's why I'm back at it again. Not that I'm going to fix anything, but because I'm going to make fun of it. That's what I do. The Tempest Universe, UFO Buster Radio, has always been about poking fun at the nonsense of ufology and all the madness that goes with it. So today I'm running solo. I don't have the Asgardians with me because I kind of had to set things up here. And honestly, the last time that I was on anything, I was on Pucky's show, and the mic fell. So the thingamabobber that holds it, that was made out of alien technology, it kind of broke. So I didn't have a way to stand this mic up until now. I gave it a little blue pill. It's good to go for at least 15 more minutes. Anyway, I've been frustrated with ufology and all the things in it because I feel like all in all, we've got disclosure. It's here. It's here. Those of us that follow the topic, we embrace it, but it's the people that don't give two shits. Those are the ones that we have to convince to look at the evidence that's been unfolding for ages, constantly. Every freaking week, something drops. Somebody says something. Somebody lets the cat out of the bag about some program. But the Wall Street Journal wants us to believe it's all been fake from the beginning. Did y'all see that article? Here's the thing about this. Let me just wait. Let me hold on to that thought. I want to do it right now. I got this screen over here. It has my notes from the Wall Street Journal article. So apparently they wanted people to believe that the United States back then in the 40s was so smart about UFOs that they actually put his whole story together to cover advanced vehicles and advanced weapons. That they knew so much about how we loved aliens and the fact that they fly in saucers that they decided that was a perfect cover for the UFO story to actually keep us dumb citizens from citizens of the world, really, because the damn thing, it didn't just propagate in Nevada or Wright-Patterson airfield. It propagated world fucking wide. I can't believe that anyone would go for that. I can't. It just makes no sense to anyone reading the article. Now, let me just remind you guys that the Wall Street Journal also posted in 2024, they published articles about UFOs and whistleblowers and things like that. Not exactly negative articles, but what the fuck just happened? Makes no sense. Another bullet point for this is that they fabricated all the stories, images, and not only did they share it with the numbskull humans that they call their citizenship of the United States, they actually used it against their own military personnel. What the fuck? If that is not the, I don't know, derangement of this topic, that someone would actually say that for decades, they've been using the UFO cover to poison the mind of military personnel, to poison the mind of American citizens, and not just American citizens. Again, this propagated everywhere, not just in America, not just in Canada, everywhere. I don't think there is a single place that is not impacted by the UFO story. I mean, let's be honest. Even those tribes that have never seen, modern times, that are hidden somewhere, that people only see glimpses of them, they now see UFOs. Why? Thanks to Elon Musk. They see porn, they see UFOs now. So whoever was the brain trust that came up with the cover story of UFOs, you're a fucking genius. I mean, probably dead now, several times over, but still. Wow. Like, I want to know how, were they at a Diddy party when they came up with the alien probing story? Is that where Diddy got his idea? I mean, I don't know. It's just weird that we continue to get these. I mean, they're trying everything. Let's be honest. Let's stop fucking around. Let's just call it for what it is. They're trying everything humanly and unhumanly possible to get us to believe that these things are not real. I mean, let's be honest. Why would you need a cover story like this? At this point, we are in a point in technology where we have great video. People can know the difference between a secret craft and a regular old airplane. So what if American citizens know that there is a fancy B-2 bomber flying somewhere, or the new F-47 sixth generation jet? So what? Why would you need to continue this cover story of UFOs? I mean, go back even to the SR-71 Blackbird. So what? People saw it. So what? It's in the fucking air. How are they not going to see it? All I'm saying is, it's FUBAR. It's fucked up beyond all recognition. And they are actually coming out with this story. Let's see. There was another bullet that I had on here. All to protect sensitive national security projects. I mean, come on. Literally, the only place they really needed to have this so-called, cover up would have been what? Nevada, White Sands. Everyone outside of that, no one needed to know about UFOs. How much air do you need to fly something like this? For fuck's sake, you could have flown it over the ocean. No one would fucking know that there was anything to protect, anything secretive. But this is what the Wall Street Journal is coming out with. I think it's ludicrous. And I'm sure that the people who deal with this topic right now are gonna go balls to the wall, basically to discredit these authors and find out what's going on. And there's a rumor. I think Jeremy Corbell and kind of George Knapp kind of alluded to the fact that these authors are kind of pissed off because they're starting to see that maybe the sources that they had misled them. I don't know. Who knows what happens in the world of Weaponized, Corbells and the Jeremys of the world. George, who has had decades of experience with this. We know, like, they don't like when people say that they are the, what can I say, the keepers of the secrets. But they are. Let's be honest. They really are. So, Wall Street Journal, it's ridiculous. But that leads into the next story, which has to do with Weaponized. They released this bombshell UFO footage that comes from some kind of military platform over Afghanistan, under Afghanistan. I don't know where the fuck in Afghanistan, but it's crazy. Again, why would you need anything else? And the funny thing is that a lot of the UFO, there's the one thing about having long hair on your chin, you start playing with it just out of the blue. The weird thing about a lot of the UFO or UAP videos they've released, they've been in that part of the world, right? The Mosul orb, was one of them. The jellyfish video, that also was out there in the Middle East. And then there was the other one, the Mosul orb. There was one that looked like almost like a missile, but it wasn't a missile. I forgot what they called that one. But that's another one where they had the video where it looked like there was no kind of actual propulsion to it. It just was flying, right? all from that part of the area, all caught on military platforms that were, you know, basically videotaping a certain area because of activity or stuff that they needed to keep an eye on, secure. But they catch these things all around the Middle East. That's why I don't know what the hell's going on in the Middle East, but apparently they're all about UAPs, UFOs, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, let me bring up the videos that they showed. Because again, when I say to you that disclosure has happened, this is a perfect example of it. What more do you need besides this? Now, they were making jokes. And again, forgive me for not looking at the screen because I'm looking somewhere else. Oh, we don't want that one. There you go. This is again from the Weaponized podcast with Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp. And you can look at the actual episode itself. This is what they show. And the only reason we can show this is because, those two guys don't care if you share their stuff because they want people to know. I mean, what valiant, wonderful, beautiful people. Beautiful people. Here you go. Check this out. Now, they did 3 videos. You don't see shit on this one. I don't understand why they have it. Maybe you got to look really close. You got to zoom in. I don't understand what or where the actual UFO is. But if you go on here, just let's say you go to Weaponized, you want to look at this, look over on the bottom left corner. Those are the coordinates. This tells you where this particular platform was located. Over here, it tells you how far up in the sky it is. 3,400 feet, almost 3,500 feet in the air. But if you punch these coordinates into your favorite map, you'll come out with a location, a city in Afghanistan, just so that you know. And I believe this was a 20. You're gonna catch me lying on this because I want to say it was 2013, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, let's go to the second video. Let's get through this nonsense here. Beautiful clouds indeed. They look wonderful. I've seen clouds like that before. Anyway, here's number 2. Now, this is a great one. Here it is. It's coming. Hold on to your horses. What the hell is that? Do you see that? How many airplanes do you know? Even if this was 2013 or whatever, how many airplanes do you know that actually look like this, like a flying disc? Now, would you say this is a balloon? I don't know about that. This doesn't look like a balloon. But there's some enhanced videos coming up, so we'll take a look at that. Here, they did a little bit of enhancement. Check it out. Astonishing. Now, you can actually see a little bit. I mean, it looks, I don't know if it's the enhancement, but there's a bit of reflection here. See that? That is crazy. Is this AI? I mean, it looks like it is a physical object. It could be a fucking balloon. It's a weather balloon. I don't know. Maybe, I was thinking maybe it's a sphere. Kind of like that Booga sphere that they have. Maybe it's just a gigantic version. The mothership that shits all those little spheres out all over South America. But it got confused. But anyway, there you go. There's another enhancement video for this. There it is. There you go. Wait a minute. Did you notice the change in direction? For a balloon, this thing is snazzy. Literally, look at this. It's going that way. Oh, let me take a turn here. I went the wrong way. Doesn't look like Colombia down there. The other thing that a lot of people who have seen this are pointing out is that they believe that these little artifacts here could be other UFOs that got dropped out of the mothership UFO. I don't know. The whole mothership idea, is it possible? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I'm just a regular guy with a microphone in the video. Here's a little more enhancement here. Here's our little UFO. And then you'll see that here's a little white orb. Here's these other 2 here. They're saying that these possibly could have been dropped off by this gigantic disc or orb shaped or whatever the hell shaped UFO is this. It doesn't look like a fucking airplane, I'll tell you that much. So these are the 3 dots. Well, actually, that looks like 2 right there. One there, one there. I mean, it's fascinating. But at the end of the day, even like I said, if this is 2013, 2017, 2003, whatever the hell it is, it's not an airplane. Could it be a weather balloon? Not making turns like that, I don't think it is. This is where we are. It's stuff like this. I'm going to put the link to the full episode of Weaponized. That way y'all can check it out on your own and kind of figure out what the hell's going on. But if the military's capturing stuff like this, every other day, this is why they need a database like Immaculate Constipation. It's Constellation, but I like Constipation better. This is why they need a whole database, because they're just having to keep track of all this craziness that's happening that's unidentified, that's anomalous. Let's be honest. Disclosures already happened. Folks like Corbell and Jeremy. I'm sorry, that's the same person. And George Knapp. You can tell I haven't been doing this for some time. Folks like them, they have it. They have all the story. They're sharing with us the evidence, and it's piling up really high. Our mandate should be not so much arguing about whether this stuff is real or not, but getting the rest of the public to take a look at this. The media is not doing it. Look at the Wall Street Journal. They're doing everything they can to make ufology the laughing stock of the century. Anyone that follows it, that believes in it, they're trying to make you look like a total idiot. The truth is, we've got disclosure. We need to share it. We need to let other people look at this evidence, especially those that don't know a damn thing about it. They're the ones that need to look at it. I mean, I look at this, I'm like, okay. Okay, yeah. What's new? It'll be a long time before ET lands on the White House lawn to admit that something's been going on. Probably won't happen. Like, why would you? Like, if you had someone keeping you secret and you can run around probing the shit out of people and cattle, why would you want to out yourself? Honestly, I think that's the only reason we don't have disclosure, because then you got to explain, why are people being abducted? Why did you let people be abducted if you knew it was happening? That's the end of this podcast. It's kind of short, but again, like I said, we moved over to a new channel. It is the Tempest Universe 2. You might be seeing this on the Tempest Universe archive. The link for the new channel is on the description. I'm going to try to get more into this madness on a weekly basis. And also, you guys have been on with me for a long time. I'm not consistent, especially not on a weekly basis. But I'll do my best. I mean, hey, look, if I could keep it at about 20 minutes an episode, I might be able to do it. I don't got no sponsors, so I got nothing to sponsor you about. But please share this. Share it. Tell the people that you know that used to watch UFO Buster Radio and the Tempest Universe, come on back. We got modern shit to talk about. Ciao.